Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are gonna be doing a DIY project with pallets. Today we are gonna make high-rise or high, like a rectangular box garden for potatoes. And yeah, let's get to work. So basically all I've been doing now is been pounding out each corner or each spot where the nails are on these pallets to get them loose enough where they'll pop up like this guy. And I'll pull out the nails, and then I'm collecting the good boards and the bad boards. So I'll do a photo montage of all the boards I'll be collecting. Let's go. But with these big boards, instead of hammering them out, since there's two pieces of boards, I'm gonna use the crowbar. So yeah, pop it in there and you just work it up and down until you get under the board like so. So yeah, let's continue. So, you know, the most tedious thing about this project is probably getting the nails out, as you saw, but like as you can see how many nails already have in that bucket, a lot. But the second thing is that it's a warm day out here. Hottest so far, it's like 80, but it's a hot one, 86 or something, I don't know. It's pretty hot though, so that's why you gotta always stay hydrated. Okay, let's get back to work. So right now the project is on hold because that other pallet over there, nails will not budge. They're really corroded and old, so they'll break every time when I try pulling them out, and the boards keep cracking. But right now, since we'll use what we got, right now we're gonna measure out how tall we want it, and I say around 3 feet, so let's get to that. So as you can see, I moved to the shade because it is hot. I am sweaty, but we want it 3 feet. Even though these aren't like whole boards, that's fine because these are gonna be on the inside just helping support it. That's all we really need. Nothing really special. And by the end of this, after I build it all, we'll put a coat of that white paint I used on the cat house that helps it so it doesn't rot. So right there's our 3 foot mark, and I'll do it for the other two, so let's do that. Second one done. Penguin is here watching with his little crew and Mr. Butthead Walleye. And the third one is done, so let's get cutting. The fourth one will come a little later when I get the more pallets, so let's do it. So those 3 are cut now, and now I'll probably work on those to see if I can scavenge anything and get more boards, because basically all the boards I just collected are for one side, and yeah, so we need a lot more boards, so let's get to it. The new pallets have arrived, so now we can get going, and I have word that our Zaza is fixed, so we can use the Zaza. Let's go. Oh, I also got the fourth one marked, and it's almost cut. Like that. Fourth leg done. Now we just gotta, I'll probably start setting it up since we have all those boards and those. I'll probably just make it a base, so to see how many more boards I need. So let's let's get to it. So now I'm gonna try screwing in one of the supports with a board for the base, so I could see how many more boards I need. I'll slowly add them. So here's gonna be the first one. Move, chicken. And to help us with the leveling stuff, we're putting it on another board. So we got this here, and we'll go right here, line it up to the best of our abilities. And for right now, I'll probably stick it where the nails were because there's already pre-holes. So I paused the time lapse because I need a drill bit so it doesn't crack, as you guys saw on the one part, and I'll go do that. So I'll go grab that and then we'll continue. So yeah, let's go. So I am back with the drill and the 1/8 bit. So now let's continue the time lapse. As you see now, the base is done. All the supports are connected, so now I'll probably just get the rest on use the rest of the boards that I have and put the rest, and see how many I need left. So let's go do that. For the rest of this, I might as well have the time lapse go on the GoPro, because it might take a while, because some of those, like those side boards, I gotta drill holes. And then once I get all the ones I have on, maybe not those two over there, but then I'll come back and we'll get the rest that we need. Okay, so let's go. So this is how far it got me with those boards I had sitting around. And as you see, one whole side, and almost we're a quarter way through on this side. And then, so I'll probably take off all these boards of these 3 pallets and see how far we get. Let's go. So these are all the boards we got from the pallets that are good. So now we're gonna start up another time lapse. Right, Hunter? Yeah, Hunter. And let's get going. on the second big time lapse. Let's go. So this is day one of this project. I'll bring it back to day two when we get more pallets to finish the fourth wall, since it's the last one left. But today we did enough work. We got it basically almost done, the main structure wise, with all three sides. And plus we have all these extra boards up here, but I don't know if they're that good to use. But we need to finish the fourth side. And then we gotta paint this thing. That's a big project W, another time lapse. So I'll see you on day two. Ready? 3, 2, 1, day two. Welcome back to day two. I'm working on the project. Today I got the last pallet I assume we need to finish the wall. And after we get this wall done, we will then paint it. Do maybe a couple coats. We'll see how much it soaks up. And then we'll be done basically. So let's get to it. Before I start the time lapse again, let me just, with this side, since it's the last side, we got the side, like a little lip on each side, overhanging. So like to get them down, we gotta use rubber mallet to hammer them down. But like, I'll be holding it, so yeah, let's get to it. There we have it. Just finished the last side of it, and now it's basically done. This thing is a beast of a project just because how tedious this last wall was. I sat here, I had to shave some of the sides down, as you guys can see here, because they would not fit, and use the rubber mallet to get them out. But otherwise, project's pretty good, All I think I'm gonna do now is just paint it white, and then we'll see if I need another paint coat. And the paint I'll be using is to help it treat it so it doesn't rot from rain, because these are pallet boards, they're not treated. So I'll get that painted or whatever, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end, because you guys don't, it's just me painting it. I mean, it's not gonna be a good montage, but yeah, so I'm gonna paint it and then I'll show you, and then that's how to make basically a DIY garden box. This one's for potatoes. That's why there's no bottom and no shelf. But I mean, you could insert a shelf here. Maybe I'll do that in my next one, or maybe a different style garden bed. Just because this is just for potatoes, so you don't have to. So easy to weeding, and then you can just dig down easily to go get them. And that's why there's no floor too. So yeah, I'll get painting. So the paint that we got is red barn fence paint or whatever, and I just started painting. So let's continue. So one thing about how I'm doing this project is that every time I do it, I have the chickens out, and they always like to check on the progress. Especially this group, which includes Penguin. And they like to come in the shed and look at the big box. So yeah, let's continue. One side down, 3 more to go. Got the inside all painted so it doesn't rot from the dirt. And got another outside wall done. 2 more to go and then we're done. All 4 sides are done, and the inside, so it doesn't rot. Just got done with it. Look at it. Well, that's how to make a DIY, I guess, potato box. Pretty simple, honestly. And all we have to do is fill it with dirt. And there you got it. So if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. And see you all next time. Peace.